Hey YouTube, what is it? Mark with Ultimate RC. It is the Eflite Piper Cherokee. This is going to be a Sundown. Actually, I think we're past Sundown now. It's, I think, past 7:36, which is past Sundown now in the state of Wisconsin in late August. What a dang bummer. But I've wanted to get this up on the channel for the nice light package that it has. I did get a flight in a little bit earlier, a few days ago, that I'll put after this one. But the other reason I wanted to put this on is Horizon just announced that this is part of their Labor Day weekend sale. And it's one of the few planes that's on there. So it's a good opportunity to pick up this plane. I'm not affiliated with Horizon. I am affiliated with Hobby King, with FMS, and with Insta360. So if you use those links to support the channel, we do appreciate it. I just wanted to get this up on the channel because of the lights, and now I have another reason to do it. So we're going to put this up. Part-timer's actually here for this flight, which is great. So like and subscribe, hit the bell, YouTube. Appreciate the support. We're going to put this up shortly. Stay tuned. All right, YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. We've got the Eflite 1.3 meter Piper Cherokee. I got this plane for the light package, so it is a good flyer. But my primary reason for buying this was to fly it as we get closer to fall and closer to that dreaded expiration of daylight savings time. It becomes more and more difficult for me to get flights in, so having planes with a lot of lights on them really helps, and this plane has a lot, and wanted to just feature that. Of course, the other thing is Horizon Hobby does have their sale going on right now for Labor Day. It is very short. It is only till the 2nd. I believe it's 70 bucks off on this, which is a pretty good price and one of the few planes that's on there. So a good opportunity to take advantage of that. Part-timers here. We're gonna put this up. Here we go. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. See if we can keep it out of the trees. We are a tad bit breezier than I was expecting tonight. I think we've got an east-northeast wind. Let's bring it around. Hopefully we can get you some good shots here as we go around with the light package on this plane. Again, this is a good flyer. It is very capable. I don't want to say it's a stunt plane, but it is very capable of doing some sports flying. And as you can see, it cruises pretty good. I'm only probably at about 60% throttle there. We'll probably do a speed test on this sometime. I guess, you know, who speed tests a Piper Cherokee? Let's go ahead, and while we still got some light, let's put it up. Going up with it. Gonna roll it. Pretty quick roll rate on this. Let's see if we could tame it down a little bit. There we go. Coming back down, part-timer. We're gonna go up with it. We'll do a stall. Nice hammerhead. This plane does those pretty nicely. Pretty effective rudder on it. Flying with a 3200 not SMC, Smart Pack 50C 4S, of course. You can do 3 or 4S on this. I don't know why you would do 3S. This plane is light for its size, so even a 2200 4S, in my opinion, requires little to no wind to get a decent flight out of it. Thankfully, I grabbed the bigger pack tonight because it's windier than I expected here, and this is flying, it's handling that. This is where it's pretty cool. Go right over part-timer's head. As it gets darker and darker, those headlights are very effective, those landing lights. And the flight I will post after this one was even darker when I did it. There's points where all you see coming at you are those three lights, and honestly it looks like you're at a runway, and maybe there's a jetliner or 747 coming in with how bright those are. It's pretty deceptive as to what the plane looks like. But again, short of having the fuselage all lit up, I think this is one of the better light packages you can get out there without going to a true night plane that does have you know, the lights inside the fuselage and such. I don't really have much like that. I do have the Walrus, the Night Walrus, waiting to get put together, so at some point this fall I'll probably do that, and that'll be my first true night flyer. We hope to have that on the channel sometime this fall. Again, appreciate the patience while we deal with life events. It's been tough to put stuff on the channel. Everybody knows why at this point if you're a member of the channel, due to my father's illness and passing this summer. That has occupied a lot of our time. Labor Day weekend is approaching. It's hard to believe. We're going to practice some touch and goes here. We'll bring it in. The wind suddenly calmed down a bit. Hopefully that's a good thing here. Definitely want to crab a little bit right at us. She's a bit of a floater with those big wings. So she lands a little differently than a lot of the planes that I have. The longer you can hold this just above the runway before she just essentially stops flying, the smoother of a landing you'll get. Let's see if I can get one of those tonight.
Flaps up. Takeoff flat forward thrust.
It may be a little bit difficult because we do have a bit of a crosswind here tonight. It is calming down a tad. Going right at us. There are those lights. Put some rudder in. A little hoppy.
EFC 14.35 volts.
Do we have telemetry on this as well?
14.31 volts.
We're going to check that because my telemetry warnings are going off a little bit here. I apologize, a part-timer. I got that up there a bit.
Yeah.
Oh, we're at about 20%. Well, we can do maybe, let's do one more touch and go, and then we'll do a landing here. Again, like and subscribe, YouTube. Do appreciate the support. Our quest to get to 1,000, we're trying to get closer. So if you do nothing else, hit that subscribe button. We do try to put, I'm going around. We do try to land. That wasn't happening there. Not with this plane that high up. She would have floated all the way down the runway on me. What I was trying to say is we do try to put film or videos up regularly. I try to do weekly whenever I can. I've not done quite that, or I usually like to do more in the summertime. That's been difficult this year. Of course, I'm in Wisconsin, so the winters can be challenging. We still managed to get footage up though. Ooh, floating. Getting to the point where it's starting to get hard to tell where those trees are in relation to the plane. Thankfully, it's from the north and we can come in with that south approach that I have here, which is pretty nice. Hopefully you can see those lights, YouTube. They stand out pretty well. We're well past sundown at this point. We're coming for a landing now. Let's see if I can draw it out a little bit longer, see if we can get a little bit nicer landing here. Very light throttle. A little more, a little less, a little more. Making to get to the end of the runway. We're there. Woo! Okay, well, we'll take it. That was the smoothest. We just had a little bit of a wing dip there. All right.
we'll bring you around. So like I say, and there we're starting to get to the point where the plane, when it's coming right at you, when it's starting to get this dark, it's a pretty impressive sight. Again, the flight I did earlier that I'll put after this one, it was even darker. Our runway lights just kicked on, if I remember right, for that flight. I had runway lights the entire time, and there's some approaches coming in where it is a pretty neat sight, to say the least. So there you have it, again, on sale with Horizon. Pretty good price on it, $259, which is almost the lowest that I've seen for this. And we don't see a lot of sales lately. Again, I think that that ugly T word is popping up again and having impact on prices. It'll be nice once that's over, don't you think, folks? Anyways, it's not a political channel. Like and subscribe, hit the bell. Thanks for watching, YouTube. The Eflite Piper Cherokee. Mark with Ultimate RC. Hey YouTube, Mark with Ultimate RC. Got the Eflite Cherokee Piper here. We're gonna try and do a dusk flight here tonight. It's kind of a fun flight. I don't think I've recorded any of these. So let's see if we can get this going. Here we go. Like and subscribe. All right. The main reason I bought this plane is for being able to fly in these kind of conditions, and dust conditions, having a plane that had everything on it already for a light package, and this is a pretty nice one. We're bring it down the field here. It's pretty impressive when it's coming at you with those three landing lights on. It really makes the plane look bigger than what it is. You almost feel like there's a jetliner coming in to land with those lights like that. Makes for great visibility. We're gonna not get too crazy with it here because it is getting dusk. I've not flown a lot this summer because of life events. If you've been following the channel, you know what that is. My father's illness and passing. Still a lot going on with that. My mom, the estate. Sucks to get old, folks. Anyways, this is kind of an escape for me, so I'm glad I'm able to get out here tonight and do it. We have no wind. Let's see if we can get a touch and go in here. A little hoppy. Let's try some landing flaps. I think I might want to put my battery a little bit farther back. Flare authority on this plane is not great. At least not what I'm used to. But I don't own a lot of general aviation planes, so that's probably part of it. Oh, jeez. That was close. Thought I was farther away from the curb than that. Can't go over here so I don't hit that. Well, we'll wait. You guys can't see it if I walk over there. Let's bring it around. Got my runway lights on.
Takeoff flaps. Takeoff flaps. Landing flaps.
Well, that's pretty good. We'll take that. Just like most planes, the wheels are pretty hard.
Flaps. Takeoff flaps.
Someday the industry will figure it out. We don't want rock hard wheels. I'd rather them be soft and have to replace them a little bit more often than have rock hard. So unless you're flying off grass, and this plane isn't really, that front skirt on the nose wheel, it's not really, I suppose if you take that off, you can probably fly this on grass a little bit easier, but the wheels aren't huge. You have to have a pretty decently manicured lawn to pull that off. Well, not a very good landing. Oh, I got geese. They don't want to fly with me. Really don't like the direction they're going in. That's south. All right, landing flaps are in. Never took them out. What a surprise. Let's see if I can do a little bit better here. There, that wasn't bad. Let's check telemetry. Let's pay attention to the plane. We're still moving. All right, let's just take a look and see what we have here. Says 20%. I'm gonna go for one more. Old Brian Phillips it. Here we go. Again, like and subscribe, YouTube. Hit the bell. I do appreciate the support. Trying something here. Probably not great to be doing this in the dark, but got the Insta 360 Flow Pro 2, which is supposed to be able to track. I did, of course, just plain plug it in and didn't read a lot of directions, so I might be able to get this to work better. Let's see if we can track this better than what it has. All right, here we go. Getting kind of dark.
Mid rates.
We're gonna go into high rates.
High rates.
Yeah, I don't think that's tracking. I'll have to do some more reading on that. It's supposed to be able to track 360. Maybe too dark for that.
Land takeoff flaps. Takeoff flaps. Take flaps up.
All right.
Takeoff flaps. Takeoff landing flaps.
Shop the power is coming in kind of hot there. Landing flaps are in. She's slowing, she's sinking, a little throttle. Yeah, not great. All right, YouTube, well, there you go. Need to get some more practice on this plane. And again, I think if I put that battery a little bit farther back, got 3204S in it right now. Get a little more flare authority. Maybe I need to adjust my elevator throws on this. Let me know. I'm at 100% rates. Did you move your manual adjustments in? Let me know in the comments if you have this plane, what you do with it. But again, like and subscribe, hit the bell. Do appreciate the support. The Eflite Piper. Thanks so much for watching, YouTube. Mark with Ultimate RC.